Okay, so we're going to start a new video series. I'm going to be doing a playthrough on the campaign as Eldar. I'm going to do it on hard. Reason I'm doing it is because I decided I was originally going to do the Eldar tutorial video for this patch, but on recording that, I'd found so many things I wanted to change, bug fixes, better descriptions, a few little things changing, that I decided I'll do the tutorial after the next patch when things are more set. So there's not loads of little differences between what people are playing and what's in the tutorial. So I'm going to do this playthrough instead. I'll be playing all the different Craftworlds, so I'll explain what I'm doing. We'll take a look at different gameplays, different build orders, different ways of playing the game. So yeah, let's go for it. So, actually, before I start, let's take a quick look at the first Craftworld. So I'm going to play as Biel-Tan in the first game. Let's have a quick look at what researches we get, unique units and that sort of thing. Here we go. So, in the Soul Shrine, we have the important stuff. So, unique researches, you have a buff to the Autarch at tier 1. That is extra health and sight range. At tier 2, you have the probably the main reason to go for Biel-Tan. You've got all your units gain increased morale and your Aspect Warriors gain increased health and DPS. So that's all Aspect Warriors. This is what makes, per unit at least, Biel-Tan the strongest in terms of Aspect Warriors, which is very fitting for their lore. And while we're on the subject of the Aspect Warriors, when you do go Biel-Tan, all your Aspect Warriors do take 1 more squad cap to build. So they will take 4 squad cap instead of 3. That's to mirror the fact that Biel-Tan has recently in lore been absolutely fucked. Basically, the Craftworld's in pieces. So your Aspect Warriors will be slightly more expensive. And then your tier 3 unique research is the Avatar of Cain, takes about 66% less time to build, so it's much, much faster to build. It's an expensive research, but if you think you're going to be building the Avatar a few times, it's quite powerful, but it is niche. Your shared researches, you have the research that upgrades the aspect armor types, so mixed with their tier 2 unique research, that's all, giving them extremely powerful Aspect Warriors. And then you can also upgrade your last Shining Warrior, the Shining Spears. Biel-Tan does have the Shining Spear shared research. So yeah, all about Aspect Warriors. In terms of units you get access to, you have in the HQ the Troop Master and his retinue. That is replacing the Seer Council. So that's a Corsair unit. You've got the Warriors, Crimson Hunter, and the Dark Eldar Raider. So you've got a few Dark Eldar units. You've got a Corsair unit. That's because of Biel-Tan's link to the Ynnari. The Ynnari bringing the Dark Eldar, Exodites, Corsairs, bringing them all together. Not that we've implemented the Ynnari yet, but it is in our future plans. And then final units is you do have the standard Wraith Knight, not the Scat Hatch. Okay, let's get back into the campaign. Okay, so new campaign, going to play it on hard. Okay, let's have a quick look at our starting world.
Welcome to the single player campaign.
Tooltips. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and capture them in terms of the highest requisition income first. So hopefully by the time I get to the stronghold, I've got all of the honor guard. I believe I may also have to take one of these two. I think I need an extra turn to afford everything. We've got 25 and then 75. This is the big one. I'm going to do this first, then this, and then probably 50. 35, 35. Okay, so let's click on this one first. And let's go. We'll start that and immediately pause. Okay, so let's have a look at this map. So it is quite a large map, and it's got a huge amount of resources on it. So a few things you've got to decide, quite early on. So firstly, obviously, how many camping units you're going to go for. I tend to go for either 2 or 3. So on a larger map, I just go 3 just to get more capped early on. The other thing you've got to decide is, and you won't have to decide this right away, but it'll be something you need to decide, is when you've got a map with so many LPs, you've got to decide whether you're going to be doing a long game or a short game. Because if you're doing a long game, you very quickly want to be building your second and third bases. Otherwise, you will just be floating ridiculous amounts of requisition. You'll be heavily power capped. If you can do an early game, you'll probably still build the second base. We will with the second base, but even then, you'll be floating a lot of requisition. I know a lot of people judge good gameplay on how much res you're floating, or how many resources you're floating in general. But in order to not float on this, you'd have to go to 3 bases very, very fast. And if you want to do like a tier 2 push and end, you're going to be floating requisition. Don't worry about it. Okay, so yeah, my plan is probably going to finish in tier 2, or as I'm tiering up to tier 3, it'll be about that sort of time. So I will just be getting 1 extra base. So let's go. So 2 builders, 3 guardians, another builder, fleet of foot. Get that onto 0. Okay, let's get the Arcia in the middle. Where's my other one? We'll get the aspect portal, get the Craftworld beacon, we'll get these up here, and we're just going to
closing in on the objective.
Just do a long
closing in on the objective.
Queue.
Closing in on the objective. Our duty. Yes.
We'll go straight to the middle after the one in our base.
The enemy cannot hide.
Arcia on number 1.
We will fulfill our duty. We are here to fulfill our duty. The Craftworld sings to me and I respond.
Get you on there. Okay, and then same again.
We cannot fail. We cannot fail.
I'm also not going to be capping a lot of these over just their first cap, just to save on power. Until we've got much more power income later.
Command me to build. Our mission. Shall I play the Guardian Squad?
Get into the habit of running when you can.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Command me to build. Success. My music will shape the your way.
Right, let's go Biel-Tan.
We are shaped by fate just
and we are broke.
It. Our mission is successful. My music will shape. How can we help? How can we help?
Get them running again.
We are shaped
These
by
guys up
fate
here.
Just as we shape it. Success.
I'm going to build another builder just because we're going to have quite a lot of bad builders outside our base.
My music is a pillar
Okay.
upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar upon which
Leave them
whole
over there.
worlds have been built.
That'll leave 1 in the base for now. I'm going to get...
Shall I play the music?
Actually, I'm just going to slowly start building the shrine. We're mostly just doing an economic start at the moment.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Okay.
Success. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Success.
Let's just build 1 more builder for now.
The craft we are shaped by fate.
Get
just
another
as
2
we
power up.
shape it.
Check that we're not getting attacked yet. We will be relying on the Farseer to counter the Necron Lord. With so many requisition points, once we see ourselves getting attacked, we should quite quickly just be able to wait for the 300 requisition and a little bit of power to get Hero level 2 and Mind War.
Success. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
And then leaving some requisition available because we are quite quickly Gonna get our tier 1.
My music is a pillar. Our mission is success.
And here the attack comes.
Music is a pillar upon
Damn.
have been built.
Should have got the LP on.
Clear to me now.
We've messed up here, not having the LP.
We are shaped by
But as I say, it doesn't take us long to be able to get there. And Mind War is on. Okay, so we've got tier 1 already. Let's start looking at getting some Dark Reapers. We're going to...
worlds have been built.
Naturally.
Okay, so we need to prioritize getting
Build. Nothing remains unchanged by the music.
that up and that up. We're going to start... that's what happens when you don't have... We'll just walk over our first couple of
My
these.
music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Success.
Shall I divine your next move?
Okay.
Our mission is successful.
Let's get this up as quick as possible. And we can start getting just a few
Success.
of the upgrades.
We are taking damage.
Okay, let's get another squad of Dark Reapers up.
I knew.
Our Farseer is doing fine. And we can start running these up. Okay.
We are shaped by fate.
And although we've still got power at the moment, that is not going to last very long. So we're going to try and get our 6th up. We're going to get Dark Reapers as soon as we can. So we need 100 requisition.
We are the dealers of death.
Cool. So things are going pretty well. Let's just get rid.
My music
We're
is
going
a
to
pillar
just
upon which whole worlds have been
get some
built.
more mobility sorted. Let's
We are
just
shaped by fate.
get one of these here.
Success.
And then we can start getting the rest. Okay. Let's get that. Hold position. Hold position. And let's get some more damage. Farseer is fighting the Necron Lord, so we'll just... And then let's just move these into good positions. And bring... Okay, so I'm going to level up Farseer. We're going to get Psychic Storm. And we're going to start looking at getting
Just as we shape it.
tier 2. We're going to build...
Our
Okay, let's get our economic...
How can I help?
Ooh. Let's get that where we can get healed. Put it on hold stance. These will take care of these, no problem. And what we're going to do now, as soon as
command me to build.
that's built, we'll start on our next.
From the wall. My music is a pillar upon which whole
Get some more of
worlds
these
have
built
been
on.
built. We
We'll
are
bring
shaped by fate just
this over
as
to
we
here.
shape Would you have us do?
I can't remember if I queued.
Closing in on the
Doesn't matter if any of those are taken. We've got more than what we need. Okay, so
Our mission
a few more of these.
The
And we're going to look at our second aspect. I'm going to get Striking Scorpions. I'm going to get their upgrade. I'm going to get their stone, and I'm going to queue to the Webway Gate so we can bring them over easily. I'm also going to get the health and the Warlock, and we're going to get 4 Warlocks because we're going to have 2 Dire Avengers and 2 Dark Reapers, sorry, and 2
Hand of fate.
Striking Scorpions. We've got the
Sea Council has sent me.
Farseer fully healed. So let's
The Sea Council has sent me.
get these 2, and everything should be queued to the Webway Gate. Okay, so we're floating quite a lot, but we have just finished
By fate just as we shape it.
I am a shadow hunter.
It changes as I play.
that. So that's most of our backlog gone.
A shadow again falls on the ground.
We can get
Fear the judgment of the council.
the
Our
demon will now
minds
see
work as one.
everything attached.
The burden of leadership lies with us.
The shadow again
The
falls on the
time
ground.
Cool.
for war is
So what we're going to do now is we're going to tier up 500, 500, so we're just about there.
mission is successful. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
And then I think we will wait for
Music is a pillar of
tier 2, so we can just get the upgrades and then do a timing attack. Nothing else we really need to get. No, we'll get the Farsi upgrade though, because that'll give the protective aura.
minds work as one.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
And
We are
I
shaped by
think
fate just as we shape it.
we're nearly at tier 2, so we can start the attack now. Okay, we've just tiered up, so we're going to get these 3 upgrades. Just because it's good practice, even though we're intending on winning pretty quick, we'll just get the power upgraded as well. And we'll get the upgrades.
The random hand of fate delivers me not to you. I knew you.
Cool, I'm going to put melee on 1, ranged on 2. We'll just move these a little closer.
At your service. Let us play our part.
And we will be able to add more to these
From my mind.
Council.
because of the tier 2 upgrade.
We are shaped by fate
Might as well get
just
one of
as
our
we
shrines,
shape
and let's just throw some buildings.
Incoming
Let's
enemy
throw some Vipers, just to help us with some vehicle, throw some structure pen, or vehicle pen if we need, which we are going to need. Coming against some vehicles, so we'll just get the AY grenades as well. And
We are
if we hit 400 power, we'll start getting the... Right, let's get some Bright Lances. Bright Lances on 2, just enough to help us take down the destroyers. The rest can have missile launchers. We're hit 500, so let's get
music is a pillar of
another
the
HQ.
world.
Cool, and the Dark Reapers aren't going to do too much damage, so we might as well just quickly decap. And we're done. Nice and simple. So I think we'll just get the 1 war gear. Yeah, I'm probably going to get some range damage resistance. Oh, actually, let's get melee damage resistance because that also gives us health. When I find the right one. Health and melee. Cool. Right, so that is the first one done. We'll go on to the next one in the next video. We will go here for the next province so we can get our plus 75 requisition. Cool. So thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time.